One of the best stretches that you can perform for stretching out the muscles on the side of the torso, including the obliques and even the quadratus lumborum in the lower back, is stretching sideways over a Swiss ball. This is performed by using an appropriate size Swiss ball, nothing that's too small or too big. For most people, 55 centimeters, it will do the trick. So this is done by starting kneeling next to the ball, and what I'm going to have you do is to roll over the side of the ball here. And the way we want to position it is so that the top leg is in line with the rest of the body. The bottom leg can be used for balancing. It's kicked out to the front. You can bend it or straighten it if you like, whatever's more stable for you. So we're always going to start kind of low on the ball to begin with, and we can move over the ball further as we want a greater stretch or to make the movement a little bit more precise. So the bottom hand is on the ground. It's used for balance. The top arm, we're going to lift it straight up to the sky and up and over the arm, or up and over the head. So as we let it bend, we start to get tension on the tricep, which transfers to the lat and all the way down the rest of the muscles on the side of the body. So from this position, we're going to see areas in the spine that are not rounded very well. Those are generally the areas that are restricted. So in order to get our stretch, first of all, we get into the right position, which we usually have it at this point. We want to make sure we take nice deep breaths into the area where it feels restricted. And when we do that, we'll stretch all of the small muscles in between the ribs. We'll help open up the thoracic and the lumbar spine. So nice big deep breaths. And every time exhaling, relaxing a little bit further. Now, to improve the precision in the stretch, as mentioned, we can roll further over the ball, or another way to do this is to position yourself so you stretch different regions of the spine. So what I may have you do is to keep the pelvis in the same place and roll your upper body slightly forward, doing your best to maintain your balance, of course, and that might stretch a little bit more of the muscle fibers on the back side of the body. Or alternatively, we can rotate the torso backward, which is going to stretch more of the oblique fibers and some of the serratus muscles. So wherever we find the greatest degree of tension, we're going to focus on that. And of course, we're going to take nice deep breaths into the rib cage so we can further stretch all of those muscles. Now, one word of caution: if you tend to have problems with spinal pathology, such as, for example, a disc bulge, you always want to check with your healthcare provider about the safety of this drill. This can exacerbate some spinal conditions, so make sure you're safe. Talk to your PT, your medical doctor, osteopath, or whoever you're seeing for treatment to see if this movement is appropriate. Or, of course, there are modifications like not rolling so far over the ball and so forth. So that's our side bend stretch, very efficient for stretching all of the muscles on the side and, of course, the lower back.